Big syrup is big business in Canada, where 80% of world production is controlled by a sugar conglomerate. But one producer, a small Canadian tribe, is using innovative technology to produce a sweeter syrup. I boarded a Canadian-bound clipper, followed the coastline north, and pedaled to learn about maple syrup production.
Welcome to the Sugar Shack. I'm Steve Tatouche. I'm the elected Chief Counselor for the Hupacasath First Nation.
Last year, Steve's tribe harvested their first crop of maple syrup.
It's basically been selling itself. It's like gold. It's sweet. The taste is distinct. It doesn't taste anything like the average syrup you put on your pancakes.
So what gives it that special flavor? Whereas traditional syrup is produced from sugar maples, Steve's syrup is made from the Bigleaf maple, a previously untapped variety. Steve's agricultural scientist explained that their Bigleaf syrup is twice as concentrated as traditional varieties.
The syrup that's produced from the sugar maple, it's generally in the realm of 30 to 40 liters of sap to make 1 liter of finished syrup. We take about twice as much, so 60 to 80 liters of sap to make a finished liter of syrup.
In order to harvest so much sap, the trees are tapped and then connected.
Tubing. Lots of tubing that goes from tree to tree to tree and brings all the sap into a central collection point. When you think about why humans began to live in a society, it was for the purpose of agriculture and feeding people. So for me, being involved with that is an incredibly enriching activity.
This may not look like a traditional farm, but the same agricultural challenges exist. From weather,
we need to have a freeze and a thaw cycle,
to pests.
We've definitely had some bear damage on our lines, teeth marks that have actually broken into one of our main lines. Over the summer, we noticed a mama bear with 2 cubs coming and picking berries across from us, so we decided to take an early lunch that day.
Collecting so much sap isn't easy. More challenging is reducing it to syrup.
The reverse osmosis machine works by forcing the sap through a membrane, which concentrates the sap and takes out the water, so it requires less time to boil when we bring it to our evaporator. It boils down the sap into our finished syrup product.
It's such a neat business. I don't think there's an end to it. We can keep expanding until there's just nothing left to expand. And it's not like there's a shortage of trees in the valley. I don't see where it'll end. I don't think it'll ever end. So we're not a huge nation, but we do big things.
What many people may not realize is how much work it takes to produce maple syrup. 1 gallon of sap to produce a little bottle of syrup. For RFD TV, I'm Caleb Firing, and this is American Farm Odyssey.